All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to another episode. I think I've got this working now. Yeah, this game and OBS just don't go together very well, so really finicky. But I was just about to say this is one of my new favorite games to play. I'm really enjoying this game. It's a blast, but I don't know what it is. It is really difficult to record. So, but I think we got it working now, and we'll bring you another episode here. So, okay, let's take a look and see. Oh yeah, this was our new town that we set up, right? Los Angeles. And then we were going to bring it around the mountain to Detroit, Aurora, and I don't know, we'll probably bring another line in this way. Eventually we might have a big circle line that's kind of hitting these 6 cities. I think that would be pretty cool. There was one thing. Oh, Erie. That's right. I was going to rename it. So, what was it called? It was called like RO. Is it Alt 20 0216? I don't know if it's going to let me do that. Oh, I had to look it up. 218. Anyway, RONNE. I'll have to figure out how to pronounce that. But I'll have to... It's not letting me actually put the little O with the cross through it in-game. And I looked it up. It was Alt, and I have to enter in a code, and maybe the game just doesn't support it in English. But there is the town of... Is it Ron or Ronnie? We'll have to... I'll have to look up the proper pronunciation of that. So I apologize. But I wanted to do that before I forgot. Okay. And let's check and see. Yeah, as you can see, the game is just running really choppy on stream. I have a feeling like we get really far and we're building up quite a bit, that I might not even be able to stream this game anymore because it just runs horribly under recording. We're getting literally 8 frames per second, so I'll have to fiddle around with that. This episode might be a little bit choppy, and I apologize for that. I guess we could turn down the graphics even more. That doesn't seem to help at all, though. I think we have to do a restart. I might have to email the devs, too, and see if I can get this to run a little bit better. But let's see. Let's check our lines real quick. Looks like all 3 lines. This one's probably going to start making money pretty soon, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's fast forward time so we can get a little bit more money rolling in. And I want to repay our loan balance a little bit. So that's my main goal here, is get that down. And we will save for another extension. So we got Los Angeles in there. And, ooh, this is definitely getting a little bit more crowded, as people are going from city to city. They're trusting transportation more because they've never had it until 1900 when I brought it to them. So they were pretty hesitant to get on the trains, it felt like at first. And now they're all about it, so And we are pulling in money. So line 3 will start making money. These guys are making really good money. But yeah. Now we can pay off a little bit more. We made an extra 115K a year. I mean, that's not too much, honestly. But over, 10 years, that adds up to an extra million. I mean, the loan's not too bad. It's not horribly bad, so. The game is absolutely gorgeous, though. This is definitely one of the prettier games I've played, I feel like, as far as a scope like this, something on massive scale like this is pretty good. Definitely a modern day Transport Tycoon. So super fun. They nailed the cities too. I like how alive they feel. There's a lot of movement and all that stuff, so. But our lines are getting a little bit better here. I think I'm going to wait till about 1925 because I did look up online when the DC-3 comes out. And I think that comes out in 1925. And then that's when we'll start building some airports. So I figure we'll kind of wait until then, pay off a little bit of loan, and then maybe do an extension of Los Angeles over to possibly Detroit and swing it around to Aurora and maybe do a big kind of loop. So we've got basically right now, we've got Seattle hooked up with Las Vegas to Columbus and then off to Los Angeles. So we've kind of got these 4 cities. People are able to move freely. So, and they're really starting to, take advantage of the rail system. So that's pretty good because at first, like I said, they were super hesitant and I was worried that we'd spent all our money and run out of business, but it seemed to work itself out and it just took time. So, and that's fine. And it seems like this radius is just getting larger and larger the older the train station, or the longer the train station's been there. I don't know. I remember it just being really, well, this town's really grown too. Vegas has just gotten huge compared to where it was. I think it was just over 200 people, and now we're sitting at 353, so it's almost doubled in size in just the short amount of time that we came and built a train station. So definitely does stir the economy up when you get some transportation going in between towns. So Seattle is that's my hometown, and that is gonna be getting an airport. I think we're gonna run the airport. We're gonna put it like maybe right here, maybe have some buses, but I want to connect it so that people can, the whole city will be covered with buses, and then they can get to the rail station, and then they can get off the rail station and get to the airport. So it's kind of all connected. We'll have all the cities connected, and then I'm going to add, since planes are quite a bit faster, I am going to probably have one on the other side of the map. Maybe New York. Probably New York here. Maybe Charlotte. I'll find a nice flat area, and then we'll connect basically the whole other side of the map, and we could start working railroad in here too. But yeah, and I could start. We're gonna have to probably raise this eventually, so some boats can get under there. But we'll have to rebuild this. I didn't think about that. Well, we'll see where we're gonna do, because I wanted to do all 3 lines of all 4 lines of transportation, but there isn't very many cities on the water, so we might have to scrap that. I might just go with the 3 lines. We'll see how it goes. if these cities kind of expand a little bit, which I think they will, they should get pretty big. They're already starting to really expand, at least the ones that I've connected to. Vegas is definitely blown up, so. Los Angeles is pretty big too. All right, so yeah, it's looking good, looking good. I'm excited to see where we're gonna be. But let's repay some more loan. Actually, probably start saving up a little bit of money, and I'm gonna do one more rail on this stream, or at least get it started. So let's see. Las Vegas has kind of become the hub. So I wonder if I should add another line here and bring it over and connect New Haven. I think New Haven would be another good one to connect. Or I could build another station over here and have buses go between the two. So I don't know how that's gonna look. We can see. But I want to get a couple more. I want to get a bunch of income going on, and then we can start kind of messing with these too. Whoa, that's loud. And see if we can get a couple of these businesses going. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So New Haven, I just got to see how I want to connect that. We'll have to expand 2 lines on here. I just didn't have enough money to do everything that I wanted to do. Yeah, Vegas is really starting to get some passengers going. I wonder if that's going to cannibalize it too much, though. To add another one. Curious to see that. If I add another line, shoot it over this way to New Haven. Or I could expand to Santa Ana, from Columbus to Santa Ana. That could be a possibility. Let's see, how much does it cost to add another upgrade? If we add another line here, that's gonna be, ooh, that's gonna be pretty expensive, but we're gonna want to do that. Shoot, I might as well just make it pretty big right from the get-go, right? 6 lines. I'm just gonna do that. Because we just, then we'll have room for expansion. We're gonna have to knock out some of these buildings, but let's see. I mean, it wasn't much more. If I can, yeah, I can kinda. Sorry guys, it's about to get real loud outside your house. Not that you can, not that they care, but that gives me a little bit more, you know, a little bit more that I can do there. So I think that's worth it. Alright, and then I'm going to kind of try to future-proof this a little bit and have these lines kind of extend out. A little bit. before it kind of overgrows, you know? Because that could be a problem. So I'll kind of do that to guarantee I can get out of here. That wasn't too expensive. Oh, another new vehicle is available. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Yeah, Columbus is going to be a pretty big hub. It might be, it's kind of a central spot on the map. So we could definitely use it. But I think that gives us a little bit of future proof there. So that's good. And we can run that over. Let's see, where's the residential on Santa Ana? Ooh, it's on this side. I could probably build one right there, and then, yeah, eventually we're going to do buses too, so I'm not too worried about it. Cheaper yet would be getting Detroit. Detroit's pretty small, but I don't know if it'll be worth it right now. But we can expand in Detroit as well. We'll have to see. We need a little bit more money here. Spent over $1 million upgrading that train station. Everything is just so expensive. I feel like we're going to be waiting for cash, and the game will be. I don't know when the game ends. If it just goes on forever. But I mean, we're already in the year 1924, and I feel like we haven't accomplished much because we're just always waiting for cash. I almost feel like time goes too fast. We're just not making enough money. This one is still a little bit under. That's okay. I think it'll be fine. How much is it going to cost to upgrade this? Because I want to upgrade that too. $158K. That's nothing. Let's do that. That one's a lot cheaper. And then we can jet another line across back here and hit up Detroit. I think we're going to do that next. Because that one's pretty easy. At least I feel like it's going to be easy. I kind of want it pointing this way to jet it around to Aurora. So, alright, let's start construction here. Oh, we got, what's the difference between this train station and this train station? Is it just newer? This looks like it's newer. 93, 92. How much does this cost? About the same. I don't know what the difference between those two stations is. One's newer. And we have a new plane out. Awesome. Okay. Like I said, we're not going to worry about coverage quite yet. I'm not too worried about that. Because I can always get some buses in there and that'll make it blow up a little bit. But we'll do something like that, I think. And that'll be about perfect and set it up to go around. Okay. Because if I jet it off, it's going to be really high there. I think that's going to be our best route around this side of the mountain. What's this? High-speed tracks. How much more are those? Gosh, now we're going to have to upgrade everything. That's $51K to do that. If I did this one, This is quite a bit cheaper. I'm gonna go... We can upgrade these, I'm sure. Warning, train 1 has reached its lifetime and should be replaced. Already? Only 25 years, huh? Let me see. Yeah, let's go high speed. You know what? Whatever. RIP bank account. But I think it might be worth it in the long run. Just get it over with. It's not too much more. Okay. Yeah, that's going to work out perfect. Collision. There we go. Boom. We got it, guys. All right. All right, that's going to work out pretty good, I think. And we have a depot. All right, let's connect. Let's connect. Ooh, there's another new train available. Perfect. Is this gonna let us? There we go. Kind of do that thing. So there's the high speed versus the regular. So we'll have to upgrade that, I suppose, at some point. Perfect. All right. And it said that that train was too old, huh? Does it break down? I wonder if it breaks down, or if it just starts costing so much money where it's ridiculous. Probably save that for next episode. You'll have to tell me what you guys think on that. If is it worth upgrading when it's out of commission, or does it just run like? Does it break down? Like, I know Transport Tycoon, you know, stuff breaks down and stops, and it becomes pretty rough. Only going 24. Maybe it slows down after a while, huh? It's like just kind of chugging along. It's got 2 lines of smoke coming from it. I wonder if that's a thing. So we'll have to check on that. I think I have 2 trains that need to be replaced, which could be very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. Okay. Let's see. I'm just curious to see how much these trains cost now. Hmm. That one's pretty much out of the realm of possibility. Oh, I was gonna turn. I'll turn next episode. I'll turn the speed back to kilometers for you guys. So I noticed probably most of the people that are gonna be watching this are probably from Europe, and they don't use this system. So 62. This is the best value. 1.73 million. I think that's the best one. 62 miles an hour, and then it just, this one only goes 50, but it's got more. This one lasts 40 years too. I think that's where we're gonna upgrade all our trains to this guy, the 442 Atlantic. I think that's a pretty solid train. These are like ridiculously expensive. This one, I mean, this one can haul more. This one's like a little train that goes 62. And then you could probably put, can you put carts on that? This one, you'll have to let me know in the comments if this M300 looks pretty enticing because it's only 1 million. I wonder if you can put, it doesn't have much power though. But, I mean, self-propelled rail cars, skunks. You might not be able to put things on there though, but 13 passengers isn't very much. You know what I mean? Like, I think this one's going to be our best bet, the 442 Atlantic. At least right now, to upgrade the fleet. So we can mess with that. But this is going to be a pretty cool little loop. I think we'll have this kind of loop around, go hit all these cities, and maybe come back into Columbus, and could be pretty neat. It's a good thing we look at that. They laid a bunch of roads in here. It's a good thing we built our our things out just in case we need them. I should almost probably do that with every city, huh? Just in case. Starting to get to our cargo capacity too. It only holds 70 and we're up to 65 already on that. Yeah, this train is getting old. There's the details. 26 years old. Ah, it is worth 520,000 to sell. Oh, I could put a replacement vehicle in here. Automatic replacement. No, I don't want that on. I think we're going to go with the 442 Atlantic on this guy because it's in our price range. Not quite yet, but... Oh, I don't want two of them. No, just one. Okay. And we want the upgraded cars because this is a faster train. Oh, the little cheapy one is gone anyway. These are starting to get really expensive, huh? What's the top speed on this train again? 62 miles an hour. That one goes 50. This one goes 68. Well, if we add kind of like that. Let's see, how much is that going to cost? And how many people does that fit? That's 18 times 4. That's 3672. That'll fit 72 people. I think that'd be alright. Do we want to just add one more for expansion though? 72, that would be 80 people. Or sorry, 90 people, right? And that's going to cost us 5.67 million. How do you replace anything? You just don't earn enough money in this. I mean, we started repaying our loan a little bit, but I know my construction costs have been pretty crazy actually, but I'm gonna just keep on almost running these trains. I mean, what's the disadvantage of running this train for more than its lifespan? Does it just cost more? It doesn't seem to break down. Seems to still be making profit. I mean, it looks dirty and beat up and nasty. But yeah, all right. Well, we might have to take a loan to replace some of these, but I wanted to get that other one going first. But we're kind of in a pickle here where we need to, and it's already the year 1927. I want to start building airports too. But yeah, leave some comments and let me know what's the disadvantage of just running these trains way past their lifespan. They seems to be slowing down. It's not going as, I think this one topped out at 31 or so. So it's definitely not running as fast as it did before. 28, it's kind of chugging along, isn't it? So maybe it just runs slower and slower the older it gets. We might need to replace these 2 lines that we started out with. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. And we will be back, and hopefully we can earn a little bit more money. I might have to fast forward time in the interim to get more money, or if you guys wanted to see everything that I do, let me know. So but yeah, you guys have a good one and take care. All right, make sure if you like what you see, subscribe and hit that like button. All right, take care guys.